Hi everyone, this is Dawn and welcome to the class. In this video I'm going to show you how to do a basic C++ application, and this technique will last you for the entire semester. So I'm in the Visual Studio here, and I'm going to go to File across the top and then New, Project. Okay, so we're going to do, in this class, all of our applications are going to be what we call Win32 console applications. I'm going to take a shortcut here and select the empty project. Now, my installation here might be slightly different from yours at home, so let me just show you real quickly. You might have something like this, and I am going to post these instructions on Canvas, but if you don't have the empty project as a choice, first of all, make sure you're in the Visual C++ category, but if you don't have empty project as one of the choices, choose this one first, Windows Desktop Wizard, and then from there you can select the empty project. Okay, so let me get that out of the way. Okay, so I'm going to select the empty project, and very carefully here I want to make sure that I put my project in a meaningful location and give it a meaningful name. So for example, I'll call this how about first proj, okay? And then the location, look at this, this is the default folder that it'll put your project in if you're not proactive about saving it elsewhere. So I'm going to put mine on the desktop because I don't want to have to go digging for it later in that location. Okay, so I'm going to click OK here. So again, I'm doing empty project. You will probably have to do Windows Desktop Wizard at home, which is fine. You'll get to empty project eventually. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do, and that was basically step one, this is step two, I'm going to right click over here. This is called the Solution Explorer. I'm going to right click on the source files folder. A source file is the file with your source code in it. That's where you're going to do all your typing in this class. And so I'm going to right click on that, add new item, and then the default here is the C++ file, the source file, and you could go with the default name. I guess maybe I would maybe get in the habit of naming your files like something descriptive, like let's say this was the first homework, I could say HW1 or something like that. You can only have one file named, first of all, you can only have one source file in your project at any given time, and then you can only have one file named source, so you can't have duplicate file names. So give your file some kind of unique and meaningful name. So I'm going to add that. And this is where you're going to start typing your code. I have a short program, just a basic program already typed up, so I'm going to paste that in here. And in later videos I explain what all of this means. But basically this program is just going to do a simple line of code line to the output screen, or to the console, the little black window with white letters. And so if I run this by the green arrow here, always yes at this juncture. Yes, I want to build the project. And then here, if you don't have any errors, which I shouldn't in this program. Okay, so you might have seen a quick flash. That was my program running. So it's working, but you want to find a way to pause the screen, and you probably have a couple of options here. If you typically, and try this first, Control F5 should pause the screen. I'm going to try this again here. I'm not sure if it's going to work on mine here. It might be my installation, but okay, no, it still didn't work. So if you so try Control F5 to run your program. You might get a screen pause, and if that doesn't work, this is kind of old-fashioned, but it'll do the trick. If you do system.pause, that's putting in a call to the old console command, or the DOS command pause. So again, it's old-fashioned, but it'll work. So I'm going to go ahead and run my program now. And there it is. And then very importantly, when it says press any key to continue, make sure you do that. So it will end the program and will close that window, and now you can start typing again or do whatever you do. So that's it for this video. Now you can move on to the next one.